Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So I know it's been a minute again. I think I posted one video last week. I didn't do my check-in and I didn't do the other video I had planned, which would have been my 2021 planner lineup. I did film that though, and then my phone was out of memory, so I didn't actually film any of it. But today I wanted to talk to you about my 2021 budget goals. So, 2020, it's been a year, let's be honest. It's been quite the year with the pandemic, the election. Sorry, I keep bumping my desk, which is bumping my tripod. But, you know, pandemic, election, everything else going on. I don't know about you guys, but our schools here are still open. All the cases that we're getting here with the high school kids, the school kids, the teachers, and school staff have not been linked to transmission within the schools. It's all been like contact outside. So they've kept our schools open, basically saying, hey, if these kids are going out into the public more because schools are closed now, we're going to see higher numbers. And our numbers have started to go down again. Like, we had a late surge in numbers. 2 of my coworkers tested positive last week. Which, whatever, except nobody at my job, except those 2 coworkers, are quarantining. So that's always super nice. So anyway, I wanted to talk to you about my 2021 budget goals. This is my new budget planner. It's the Erin Condren monthly planner. I finally decided again to put my budget planner in a January through December book. I will say, disclaimer, I didn't realize, because in previous years, like this one for the 2019-2020 that I got, there is a tab for notes. And then there is a section of notes pages. I didn't buy these. These are not extra notes pages. They came in my book. And now, if you do not buy extra notes pages, you don't get any notes pages in the back. None. So just a heads up. I didn't purchase extras because I was just going to use what was in the back. And now I don't have any. So if you haven't gotten yours yet, and you haven't ordered yours yet, keep that in mind when you do. But so I've thought a lot about it. And when I planned to do this video, it was going to be my goals for the whole year. And then I realized that that was setting myself up automatically to fail, because you can't really set budget goals for a whole year, especially after a year like this one. Like right now, I am not behind on my bills, but I'm not ahead on them, if that makes sense. So I decided I am going to use this spread for my goals, but I'm filling out 1 month at a time. So it's close to the end of December. So I've filled out my goals for January. And when we get halfway through January or to the end of January, I will fill out my February goals. But let me talk to you about like my broad overall. So for January specifically, I want to put $500 in my emergency fund. I want to sell some stuff I'm not using and not buy more stuff that we don't need. Don't eat out, eat at home. Let me clarify that. That is, I am not going to be spending my money on eating out. And not going over budget on any category. I did have to make a small exception because some of my variable expenses, it's not in this book yet. Let me find it. Some of my variable expenses, my energy bill is usually the same for gas for the house, is usually the same. So I budget what I think it will be. And that could go up. Like, I don't know. So I don't want to worry about going over budget on that by budgeting too much and going over budget that way. So energy, and our city bill are two things that we could go over budget on just because of the billing cycle, because of the extra electricity. I don't know what this little piece is doing there. Let's see if we can get, sorry. But it's like, I don't want to go over on groceries, household, fuel, pet, eating out. Of course, I don't want to go over on unbudgeted. But so stuff like that. So some of those goals will carry over through the whole year. Hopefully, like, don't go over budget, don't eat out, eat at home, sell some stuff. But like overall for the whole year, I hope to have my $1,000 emergency fund by the end of the first quarter. Paying off my debt will be a lot more. But I hope to at least, and in February I do have to start paying on my student loans unless they defer that again, which is always a possibility, but I'm definitely not counting on it. So I want my emergency fund, and I would say all of my credit cards except one of my student loans is like in the middle of my credit card debt based on its amount. But I still think that's totally doable. Like, I won't be able to knock out all of my debt in 2021. Like, I am a realistic person. But I for sure, because I did a debt confessions video a week or so ago, and my total debt balance is $64,806, which, if you guys have been watching me for a while, is 3 times my annual income. So I'm definitely not planning on that, but I do think that I could do, let's see, there's 3, 7, 17, 3, 4, 5. I do think that I could probably knock through all my credit card debt, including that one student loan that's like in the middle. And that's roughly up to like $6,000. And I could probably easily do that in a year. Part of like, I've been listening to Dave Ramsey's podcast, Chris Hogan. I read the Total Money Makeover. Well, I listened to it on audiobook. And I have the issue with doing Gazelle Intense. One, I have an issue with self-control. If you guys didn't know, I have an issue with self-control. But also, like, I still want to make sure that my son's needs are met, and I hate telling him no. It's a huge problem for me. Well, it's not a huge problem. If it's something like he didn't earn or he's throwing a fit about it, he doesn't get it, but I don't like to tell him no about some things. That's why we did dance class. That's why we did music class. Sorry, you can probably hear him. He's trying to come in. But like, I hate going Gazelle Intense. I understand the idea of a zero-based budget. But like, I don't know, it just, the way my mind works, it doesn't work. Like, I have a lot of anxiety. And so the idea of having every single dollar accounted for and every single dollar spent, it just doesn't help with the anxiety. Like, if, like, right now, every dollar I'm bringing in is spent because I haven't been doing DoorDash and Grubhub. I haven't been bringing in that extra money, and my regular income wasn't enough to balance that out. So like, it gives me anxiety. And so like, the idea of having the zero-based budget freaks me out. And so I'm trying to like get over that, but it's not, anxiety isn't logical. So I'm still working on that. I'm definitely trying to get out of this cycle where I budget more than I expect to make. So that will be interesting. Especially when my monthly bills are more than I expect to make. So I guess we'll see moving forward. But anyway, so I know this wasn't super about 2021 goals. Basically, I didn't set goals for the whole year. I just set little, pretty specific ones. I'm setting those for each month. So we will see how that goes. But anyway, tomorrow's video is going to be my 2021 planner lineup since I have to refilm it. And if you have any questions or anything, let me know. I think that's it. I'm sorry, guys. It's been a stressful week. We're like 5 days till Christmas. Or what's today? You guys will be watching this on the 21st. So Christmas is Friday. And I'm trying to make sure that all of my videos and everything are done, uploaded, and ready to go so that I could just enjoy the Christmas week. Because I only work 2 days this week. So anyway, if you have any questions, let me know what your goals are for the year, for your budget goals. And I'm going to end this here before I just keep blabbing on. So I will see you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys.